8 dog sleeping positions and their meaning. Are you a dog lover, or you know somebody who loves his dog so much? Then this video is for you. You will learn different dog sleeping positions and their meaning. At the end, you will feel more connected to your dogs and understand why they sleep the way they do. As a bonus, at the end of the video, you will learn some simple tricks you can use to teach your dogs how to do some basic things such as giving a high five. But before I start with the list, allow me to talk a little history. Dogs are probably the first tame animals. According to some scientists who believe in evolution, they have been with humans as pets for thousands of years, and possibly as many as 40,000. The creationists believe that Earth has about 7,000, so dogs have been with humans for about that period. Dogs are called man's best friend and loyal companions, but we still have a lot to learn about them, including their sleeping habits. Dog sleeping positions and habits say a lot about their personality, health, and feelings. Here are 8 dog sleeping positions and what they mean. 1. The donut. This sleeping position is when your dog tucks his paws beneath his body and curls up so his head is resting on his tail. It looks like your dog is turned into a bagel. Your dog might be trying to preserve body heat and protect the fundamental parts of its body. The donut is the most common dog sleeping position for animals because it provides warmth and protects their vital organs. 2. Crazy legs. This is when your pooch lies on his back and stretches out his legs. This implies that your canine is confident and relaxed in its surroundings. Dogs that sleep in this position are independent with a calm nature. But having all the 4 legs in the air is also associated with some vulnerability. The dog's stomach and organs are completely exposed. If your pet is sleeping in this position, make sure the environment is safe. 3. Cuddling or back-to-back. If your dog likes to cuddle up with you, that means it trusts and wants to bond with you. For domestic dogs, cuddling usually takes place during the early days. As they grow, this position becomes more of a habit. If you have many dogs in your home, you may notice that they sleep back-to-back from time to time. Wild animals also do this. For example, wild dogs incline to huddle together for warmth and protection in the wilderness. In this case, the cuddling is an instinctual means for them to show that they are part of the pack. 4. Superman. This funny position occurs when your pet dog sleeps on its stomach with its limbs outstretched, looking like it's ready to channel its inner superhero and take flight. It's like the dog is telling you it's in the mood to play. This is one of the most common dog sleeping positions among puppies, mostly because it's easier for them to wake up and jump right back into playing. In short, the Superman position is definitely an indication your loving pet feels energetic and wants to have fun. 5. Side sleeping. This sleeping position is an indication that your pet has no worries. It's cool as a breeze. Dogs who sleep like this usually have an affectionate and close bond with their owners. The same if your doggy sleeps on its side, it can be taking a nap. Although it's possible for some breeds to sleep like this for longer times. Side sleeper dogs tend to be very calm and kind. Side sleepers usually have a strong bond with their owners. 6. Lion's pose. The lion pose position is a dog lying on its stomach and resting its head on its paws. The lion position means that the pet is simply resting, not in a deep sleep. It's common for pups with a considerable amount of energy that are not ready for sleep yet. It is believed that this position prevents dogs from falling into a deep sleep, the fact that their muscles are tense and contracted. Dogs can take this position in order to keep an eye on what's going on around them. 7. Belly curl. Belly curl refers to dogs sleeping on their tummy, often with their front paws folded backwards. In this sleeping position, it is difficult for the dog to get the best quality of sleep, due to the fact that their muscles are not relaxed enough to allow the dog to enter the deep REM stage of sleep. Belly curlers tend to be gentle and shy, but adventurous and kind at times. They are good dogs for adventurous people. 8. Curled up. Like the belly curl position, the curled up position indicates that the dog is sleeping in a tight, restrained position in order to protect its belly while, at the same time, sharing heat in a pack. It is most common among wild animals than pets. In fact, it is the most common sleeping position amongst wild dogs and wolves. If your pet is sleeping like this, it may mean it feels either a bit cold or apprehensive about something. New environment or individuals, for instance. Bonus: laying on your clothes. If your dog develops a habit of sleeping on or next to your clothes, it may mean that the pet loves you and wants to be close to you. Our clothes have our scent, and it's comforting for our pets, especially when we're not around to smell it. 3 tricks you can teach your loving canine. One of the best means to cheer up your pet's life is to teach it some fun tricks. As promised, here are 3 tricks you can teach your dog to keep them mentally and physically stimulated. 1. Roll over. Put your dog in a down position, then hold a treat in your hand and move it slowly behind your dog's neck. Remember, your goal is to trick the canine to turn its head backwards while still in the down position. Then, as it tries to sniff the treat, gently roll it over. As soon as the dog rolls over, give it the treat and applaud or congratulate it enthusiastically. Repeat the same process, and as soon as you start to roll the dog over, say the command roll, and when it goes completely over, applaud it enthusiastically again. Do this for up to 10 minutes per session. Try this again later in the day for another 5 to 10 minute session. At this point, the dog should understand the command and the rolling process. Once your pet rolls over when commanded, you no longer need to encourage it with treats each time. Always compliment the dog when it performs correctly. Avoid making the mistake of getting frustrated if it doesn't seem to master the tricks right away. If you're getting impatient or intolerant, stop the session. 2. Shake hands. Teaching dogs how to shake hands is basically an easy training. In fact, dogs tend to raise their paws when asking for a treat. First, put the dog in a sit position. Then continue by putting a treat in your hand and slowly moving it towards the ground closed to the dog's paw. When the dog starts raising its paw in anticipation, use the verbal cue shake. Give it the treat and then congratulate the dog enthusiastically. As you make progress, hold your hand gradually higher and higher to trick the dog into raising its paw higher in order to gain the treat. Your goal is to have the canine raise its paw to chest height. Keep practicing until the trick is completely mastered, and always use the paw for training. Switch to the other paw once the dog holds up its paw on your command and obeys promptly. The key here is to use another command such as other, so that the dog can learn that one command works for its right paw and the other for its left. Once the dog is shaking hands on command, feel free to stop using the treats. You can continue to praise the dog. 3. High-five. As the canine masters the shake command, it becomes easier to teach it how to do a high five. Start by working on the shake command, but begin to hold your palm out and, as the dog hits your palm, give the command high five. Remember to treat and praise the dog promptly. Your goal here is to trick the canine to raise its paw as high as possible in order to be able to touch your open palm. Thank you for watching the video. We hope that we helped you understand your pet dogs a little more. If you have any questions or a suggestion, don't hesitate to share to us by commenting down below. And kindly leave the video a thumbs up.